Hello guys, welcome to FC Sean Predicts. Today we're going to be analyzing and predicting English Premier League match day 19. There's so many good games coming up, and without a further ado, let's go. First match we're going to be going over would be Leicester hosting Manchester City, 18s against the 7th. Two teams that are desperate to gain points. What a horrible result from Manchester City again at home playing against Everton. Not being able to get their 3 points. That missed penalty by Haaland was horrible. That could potentially give them the lead and possibly the 3 points that they much needed. And who knows, they could get their confidence back after beating Everton. And Leicester themselves, they are having a horrible run themselves. Ruud van Nistelrooy started off really good with their first 2 matches, getting 4 points, but after that, they're conceding so many goals and losing back-to-back. It just hurts you so much if you're a Leicester fan. When it comes to my predictions, you know what? This is the last time I'm backing Manchester City this year. You see what I did there? So I'm going to say they're going to travel to Leicester and get their 3 points. My predicted scoreline for this match is 3-1 for Manchester City. And my tip is Manchester City to score 3 or more goals. On to the next one. Everton hosting Nottingham Forest. 15s against the 3rd. I gotta give it to Everton. In their last 3 matches, they drew against Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester City, which is not an easy task to do. Even if somebody's gonna argue that anyone can take any points from Manchester City now. But Nottingham Forest is having much better season, sitting in the 3rd place. In their last 3 matches, they were able to beat Tottenham, Brentford, and Aston Villa, but last time these 2 teams faced each other, it ended with Everton's win 2-0. I'm really looking forward to watch how this match is gonna go. Despite Everton playing toe-to-toe against Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester City in their last 3 matches, I personally want to back Nottingham in this one. It's gonna be a low-scoring game, and my score prediction for this match is 0-1 for Nottingham Forest, and my tip is Forest to win and under 2.5 goals. On to the next one, Crystal Palace against Southampton, 16s against the 20th. Both of these teams are not doing too well. I'm sorry Southampton fans, but your team doesn't have Premier League quality players. The team sitting with 6 points all the way on the bottom and most likely will be relegated. It's really sad to see that. And when it comes to Crystal Palace, they're also not the best team at home. In their last 9 home matches, they only won 1, lost 4, and drew 4. But I believe they should be able to get their 3 points against this Southampton. My score prediction is 2-1 for Crystal Palace, and my tip is both teams to score. On to the next one, Tottenham hosting Wolves, 11s against the 17s. Wolves had a really interesting match against Manchester United at home. United's captain Bruno Fernandes got a red card in the second half, and Wolves took that opportunity and scored after that couple of goals and were able to beat Manchester United 2-0 at home. And when it comes to Tottenham, they are having a bad mid-season ending. In their last 2 matches, they lost to Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, conceding 7 goals. Now, fun fact is, Wolves were able to beat Tottenham 4 out of the last 5 matches they had against each other. Despite Wolves are heavy underdogs, I'm willing to back them for a point. My score prediction for this match is 2-2, and my tip is double chance for Wolves. On to the next one, very interesting match, Fulham against Bournemouth, 6 against the 8th. Fulham really surprised me beating Chelsea in an away match by making a last-minute comeback. They were losing the match with 8 minutes remaining, but they scored a goal and then they scored another one in the last 5 added minutes and took all 3 points home. As of right now, only 1 point separating these 2 teams. And the fun fact, last time Bournemouth visited Fulham, they lost 3-0 to the hosts. Now, I'm not going to be surprised if this game is going to end in a draw, but I'm personally ready to back Fulham in this match. My score prediction is 1-0 for Fulham, and my tip is Fulham to win. On to the next one, West Ham hosting Liverpool, 13s against the 3rd. Now I'm going to start with a fun fact. Last time Liverpool visited West Ham, the match ended in a 2-2 draw. Now in their last 2 matches, Liverpool were able to score a whopping 9 goals. And I'm expecting this match to be a really good match to watch. And my score prediction for this one would be 1-2 win for Liverpool. And my tip is Liverpool to win and both teams to score. On to the next one, Ipswich Town hosting Chelsea, 19th against the 2nd. Now Chelsea's title race continues. Despite them dropping 5 points against Fulham and Everton, that loss at home to Fulham was super unexpected, conceding 2 goals in 15 minutes and letting Fulham making a comeback. And Ipswich lost at home 4-0 to Newcastle. Now fun fact is, last time these two teams faced each other, it was back in 2011 in an FA Cup match, and in that game Chelsea were able to beat Ipswich 7-0. And my score prediction for this match is 1-3 for Chelsea, and my tip is Chelsea to score 3 or more goals. On to the next one, Aston Villa against Brighton, 9th against the 10th. Now their current form is Aston Villa out of their 5 matches had 3 wins and 2 losses, whereas Brighton 3 draws and 2 losses. Now in their last match, Aston Villa lost to Newcastle 3-0, and Villa's player John Duran got a red card and won't be able to play in this match. But I'm pretty sure at home they should be able to get their 3 points. And my score prediction is 2-0 for Aston Villa, and my tip is Aston Villa to score 2 or more goals. On to the next one, Manchester United hosting Newcastle, 14th against the 5th. Manchester United, after beating Manchester City, started dropping the ball badly. In their last 2 matches, they lost both and conceded 5 goals without scoring a single one. On the other hand, Newcastle were able to win all their last 3 matches and were able to score 11 goals and keeping a clean sheet. Now last time Newcastle visited Manchester United, the hosts were able to beat Newcastle 3-2, but this time around, considering Manchester United's form and their captain getting a red card in the previous match and missing this game, I'm just ready to back Newcastle get their 3 points in this away match. My score prediction for this one is 2-3 for Newcastle, and my tip is Newcastle to score 2 or more goals. On to the next one, Brentford against Arsenal, 12th against the 4th. Now Brentford had only 1 loss at home, the one that we actually predicted against Nottingham Forest. Now both of these teams have a game on Friday and we do not know the outcome as of yet. But I believe both teams would want to start the year with a positive spirit. Now last time Arsenal visited Brentford, the game ended 1-0 for Arsenal. But something tells me that Brentford is gonna fight toe-to-toe against Arsenal and not lose at home. My score prediction for this one is 1-1 draw, and my tip is Brentford double chance. Thank you guys for watching FC Sean Predicts. Please don't forget to leave your predictions and comments in the comment section. Drop thumbs up if you liked the video, and see you until next time.